There's a quiet paradox that most older adults end up living, playing out for decades, generation after generation. Most people stay steady through their 70s. They walk, cook, laugh, and remember things. But after 80, their strength fades faster, memory slips more often, and recovery from even small illnesses or falls takes longer or never fully happens. The National Institute on Aging reports that nearly 70% of seniors decline significantly within 2 years of turning 80. Not because of age alone, but because of small, overlooked problems that add up silently. This is Vernon again, and in this video, I'll share 5 hidden reasons why most seniors don't live past 80. More importantly, I hope what I share today helps you recognize if you've already fallen into one of these silent traps and shows you how to gently correct course so you can stay strong, sharp, and independent for years to come. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I've always believed that none of us can stay strong by walking this road alone. We all need a community beside us, people who understand, who listen, and who lift each other up. So a simple click to like, subscribe, or share from you helps this channel grow into a place where seniors like us can learn, support each other, and age with more confidence and dignity. Together, we're not just surviving, we're learning how to live better, longer, and wiser. Now, let's discover what makes elderly struggle to live past 80. Number 1. Silent muscle loss triggers sudden falls. Recently, I faced something that hit me harder than I expected, and it made me realize just how unforgiving the age of 80 can be. My wife, who's always been active and independent, began struggling to climb the stairs. Last month, she looked at me and said, "I don't feel steady anymore." I took her to the hospital, thinking maybe it was just fatigue or a vitamin deficiency. But the diagnosis shocked me: age-related muscle atrophy, sarcopenia. The doctor explained that her muscles had been shrinking slowly over time, weakening her balance, her strength, and even her immune system. And like most people, we hadn't noticed it early enough. According to Harvard Health, adults over 60 lose up to 8% of muscle mass each decade. But after 80, the decline becomes much steeper and more dangerous. The muscles shrink, weaken, and with them goes the balance, the energy, and the freedom to move. And the worst part? Many seniors don't realize it's happening until they fall. The CDC confirms that falls are now the leading cause of injury-related death in people over 65, and muscle loss is one of the main culprits. So how to fight back with silent muscle loss? Do light strength training 2-3 times per week. Resistance bands work great. Get 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Mayo Clinic. Move for 20-30 minutes a day, even just walking. Ask your doctor to check for vitamin D deficiency, which worsens muscle loss. My wife has been following those steps consistently, and in just the past 2 weeks, we've already seen a clear improvement in her strength and balance. What about you? Has someone in your life, maybe even you, started showing signs like my wife did? If so, comment number 1 below and share how you're dealing with it. Maybe your approach is different from mine, or maybe it's the same, but I truly believe that by sharing with each other, we can all learn something new and keep our minds open to better ways of aging well. Number 2. Malnutrition from eating alone. After 80, eating alone and being malnourished may sound like 2 separate problems, right? But here's a truth that most seniors miss. They're deeply connected, especially after age 80. According to the National Institute on Aging, nearly 1 in 3 seniors over 80 suffers from malnutrition, even if they're eating 3 meals a day. It's not just about how much they eat, it's about what they eat and how they feel when they eat it. When meals are eaten in silence, with no conversation and no connection, seniors tend to eat less or choose whatever's easiest, usually processed, nutrient-poor food. Over time, this lack of protein, fiber, and healthy fats weakens the immune system, increases muscle loss, and speeds up cognitive decline and depression. My old colleague Harold is living proof. After his wife passed, he stopped cooking real meals. I visited him last week and saw his fridge only having dry noodles, a few crackers, and a piece of fruit. "I just don't feel like cooking for one," he said. Then Harold admitted to me that his health had been declining more than he let on. After his most recent checkup, he received some tough news. He'd been diagnosed with stage 2 malnutrition, and his doctor didn't mince words. They prescribed supplements and medication to stabilize his condition, but more importantly, they gave him a clear warning. If he didn't improve his eating habits and daily routine soon, the damage might become irreversible. These are simple, helpful ways to improve your meals. Even if you're eating alone, they're easy to prepare and can make a big difference in your health. Add protein to every meal: eggs, tofu, fish, or yogurt. Use healthy oils like olive oil and add soft vegetables or soups. Prepare meals ahead in batches to make it easier. Most importantly, don't let loneliness sink too deep. Your spirit needs nourishment just as much as your body. Even if no one is at the table, your life is still worth caring for. One meal, one moment at a time. This is truly one of the most common and easy-to-miss dangers many seniors face. So my friends, don't hesitate to share this video with someone you think might need to hear it. Who knows? A small act, like sending this their way, might just help them add a few more healthy, meaningful years to their life. Number 3. Losing purpose. After 80, the silent killer of vitality. Most of us spend our whole lives being told that physical health is the key to a long life. Eat well, move your body, take your vitamins, and then you'll live to 100, right? But here's something most people don't realize. Your emotional and mental health may be just as important, if not more. In fact, a 2022 study published in Aging Research Reviews found that mental and emotional well-being account for nearly 35% of overall longevity outcomes in adults over 80. That means you could have strong bones, a healthy heart, and eat all the right foods, but if you wake up feeling like you have no purpose, no connection, no reason to keep going, your body starts giving up too. After 80, this becomes more common than people admit. Retirement, the loss of a spouse, grown children moving away, it can all leave you feeling invisible. And when that happens, vitality fades. Appetite drops. The immune system weakens. Depression creeps in. You stop trying. To be honest, I was one of those older adults who woke up every morning feeling empty, like the day had no shape, no reason to begin. I tried everything my doctor recommended to boost natural oxytocin, like walking, socializing, even therapy, but nothing worked. The loneliness still sat heavy in my chest. Everything began to shift when I am inspired by an expert, working in the senior health field like me. It didn't come from a pill or a checklist. It came from something deeper, reigniting joy through meaning. Over the past 2 years, I've slowly rebuilt my sense of purpose, and today I feel stronger, more alive, and more grounded than I have in decades. Here are the things I started doing, and still do, that brought me back to life. Pass down your wisdom. Teach, mentor, or share stories. Volunteer or join a community group, no matter how small. Set a simple goal each morning, like writing a note or walking to the gate. Reconnect with old friends or make one new one. Create something, a garden, scrapbook, playlist, or journal. It's never too late to change or to level up yourself. So if you felt anything like I did, Don't wait. Start today, even with the smallest step. Hope that in the next few years, we'll be celebrating your 80th birthday together, my friend. Number 4. Chronic inflammation is quietly aging you faster. Have you ever thought to yourself, I eat well, I don't smoke, I try to stay active, so why do I still feel older, weaker, and more tired every year? This question actually has 2 hidden answers, but in this point, I'll help you understand the most critical one. As for the second answer, I'll reveal that in the next reason, number 5. So stay till the end, because it might explain something no one hasn't done for you before. The truth is, after 80, there's a hidden process happening inside the body that most people never see coming. Chronic inflammation. It doesn't cause big symptoms at first, but it quietly damages your heart, brain, joints, immune system, even if you're doing most things right. Doctors call it inflammaging, a state of low-grade inflammation that builds up with time and speeds up aging from within. According to Harvard Medical School, chronic inflammation is one of the strongest predictors of early death in older adults, even without major disease. It's linked to heart attacks, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and even slow-healing infections, all things that often become life-threatening past 80. How to calm chronic inflammation after 80, based on Harvard Health Guidelines. Cut back on added sugars and processed foods. Adopt an anti-inflammatory diet. Improve sleep and manage stress. Exercise gently and consistently. So if you've been doing everything right, but still feel like your body is wearing down, don't ignore the quiet signals. Chronic inflammation doesn't shout, it whispers. But if you listen early, you still have time to calm the fire and take back control before it quietly takes years off your life. Number 5. A slowing digestive system that silently steals your vitality. We talked about inflammation as the critical part of that tough question back in reason number 4, right? Well, here comes the second answer, and it might be happening right now inside your gut, quietly working against you without you even realizing it. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors often develop malabsorption, especially for essential vitamins like B12, calcium, magnesium, and iron. So even if your plate looks healthy, your body may not be using what you give it. The result? You feel sluggish. Your muscles weaken. Your mind slows. You may bruise more easily or notice that wounds heal slower, but few people trace this back to their gut. That's exactly what happened to my neighbor, Mr. Harris. He's 83, eats clean, walks every morning, and takes good care of himself. But over the past year, he told me he felt off, more tired, forgetful, and slower to heal from even small cuts. His doctor finally ran some detailed tests and found he was deficient in B12 and iron, despite eating well. Turns out, his gut just wasn't absorbing nutrients like it used to. After starting a probiotic and adjusting his diet, his energy picked back up, and so did his sharpness. Here's the simple way to improve nutrient absorption after 80. Take a daily probiotic and eat fermented foods. Have your vitamin and mineral levels tested regularly. Chew thoroughly and drink fluids between meals, not during. Avoid long-term use of over-the-counter antacids. So my friend, take care of your gut. It may be quiet, but it holds the power to keep your strength, your energy, and your independence alive for years to come. Conclusion. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'm so grateful for not just for your watching, but for caring enough about your life to understand what's really making you struggle with your 80 age. That encourages me to make more rich value videos for our community. So, let's take a quick look back at we've talked about 5 hidden reasons why most seniors don't live past 80. Muscle loss that creeps in silently and steals your independence. Malnutrition caused by eating alone and not getting enough real nutrients. losing purpose, which weakens your will to move, connect, or even eat. Chronic inflammation, aging your body from the inside out, even when you feel okay. Poor nutrient absorption, where your gut fails to use the healthy food you give it. You may not see these problems coming. Most people don't. They're slow, quiet, and that's exactly what makes them dangerous. But early detection always gives us a brighter path forward. So take action now, my friend, and let's make sure we can welcome our 80th birthday with strength, peace, and a full heart. If this video gave you helpful insight today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and more importantly, share it with someone you care about. Sometimes a small piece of information can change the way we age, or even save a few extra years of life for someone we love. I'm Vernon. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep learning and aging wisely together.